Okay. So I just thought I would start it with this. Welcome to today's episode of Makosi Today Life Lessons. And can you please not request to come on? Because I have a guest today who I'm so excited about. That's what's up. Thank you guys for joining me again. I'm so glad that I can actually play this to the end because it's actually my own sound. I'm going to share this video actually with you guys. So today, guys, I am talking to Mr. Believe himself. I am talking to Carmichael. Oh my God, he's here already. So I'm going to ask him to come on in a bit. He's written 4 books, Built to Serve, Your One Word, and The Top 10 Rules for Success. If you haven't watched his own Top 10 Rules to Success, you better head all over to his YouTube. He has over 2.4 million subscribers on YouTube, guys. So take your notes, share, go and tell your friends to come and watch. Share this and, be giving Ivan some fire to show that you're watching and you are excited. And if you have any questions, if we have time. Hi, Ivan.
Ho, how you doing?
Oh my God, the power of belief. Now, before I tell people why you are here and why I asked you to come on, I was so excited to have you on because as much as I'm part of the Believe Nation, I could not believe that I'm going to be having you on. So instead of showing up today in the studio with my makeup and everything, I showed up yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
And,
you sent me a DM. It's like, are we not on? And later on, like, I don't do things on Wednesdays. So anyway, cool. That's okay. I love the excitement.
So we arrived early yesterday, but why I have you on today is 3 years ago, I had breast cancer. And now I've been cancer-free for 3 years. Now, whilst I was having chemotherapy, you can even see the lump in this hand because of the chemo. Whilst I was having chemotherapy, I almost gave up on me, on life. And you will not believe this. I go to Instagram and then you come up. Not you, but your channel comes up. And you have people like Tony Robbins, their top 10 to success, Oprah Winfrey, her top 10 to success. And to be honest, that was my 1% faith a day to just keep moving. So watching your videos made me forget that I was going through chemo. It just made me want to be a better person. Now, your one word is believe. How does one come up with their one word?
I just got inspired by an idea. I want to take this aside. We'll answer that question, but here's what I'm thinking. There's so many people who I've heard similar stories, right? I mean, you never know how your content's going to be changing people's lives. I would like to do with you a video for somebody who's going through breast cancer. Like, what are the videos that they need to watch, right? Like, let's make a top 10 clips and think back. I know it might be a couple years, but think back to like the clips that had the single biggest impact on you, and let's make a video, and we'll script it out or something, and we'll have it like, hey, if you're going through breast cancer, I went through breast cancer 3 years ago, and these clips saved my life. I hope you enjoy something like that. And then you pick the clips. Yeah, what do you think? Are you down?
I'm so psyched to do that because I can even tell you one of them. There's one on happiness.
Okay.
And the why this one made such an impression on me is because it's really short. And the good thing about your videos is it's top 10, but when I got tired at number 5, I can go away and come back, and there's a continuation. And then there were bonuses. There was the bonus point.
Yeah.
And then there was the action point. The 3 questions you now ask yourself: what am I going to do to implement what I just watched for, like, what, 10 to 15 minutes? So I think that was, so oh my God.
Okay, so
we're doing this.
You got to come up with a 10 and make it, like, imagine people, because this is going to be watched, right? I mean, women with breast cancer are going to be sitting there with their chemotherapy, you know, some people giving up on life, and they're going to watch this video and it's going to transform them. So think back to those 10 clips and we'll figure out how to get it up. Okay,
so I'll do that. Now, I know, like, I don't stalk you because you have a YouTube video. You talk about how when you went to your agent in New York, you did a video 30 to 40 times. And then you talk about hard work. How do you not give up? What is making you do the 16th video, the 17th video, the 20th video?
To learn to change your identity to value effort and progress over results.
Right.
This is where so many people fall down. It's like they're launching an Instagram channel or a YouTube show or something, and they're not getting results. People expect to get results really quickly. You're not going to. One, because it just takes time to build momentum, but also 2, you probably suck at that thing, right? Like, why I had to do 30 to 40 times was I wasn't good. And so you can play with I'm not good, but it doesn't mean that you're not good as a human. It just means that you don't have the skill set yet. And so what I do is I tie my self-worth to the effort, to the progress. Am I better than I was yesterday? Did I make progress compared to where I was yesterday? Because at the beginning, there's actually massive progress. If you look at you learning anything new, there's a lot of progress at the beginning, and then it starts to taper off closer to the end, where for somebody to get better, for me to get better at something, it takes so much effort just to make it 1% better because I've already done so much. But at the beginning, to make 1% better, that you're doing that every single day. You're getting 1%, 10%, 100% better every day. And so it's paying attention to the progress that you're making and the effort you're putting in every day. And that's where I pat myself on the back and I'm super excited, more than did I get the results, because you don't get results at the beginning.
So it's about celebrating the effort. Your one word is believe. How do I find my one word?
Did you find yours? Or you're asking?
Ish. Like, I tried to follow the process that you gave.
Okay.
That you write down the things that make you happy, the people that make you happy, what brings that in. I tried all of that, because you've even authored a book, Your One Word. But in like in a minute or two, how does one find their one word?
Okay, but wait, you still haven't found yours yet, right? So you went through the exercise, but you didn't get yours.
Yes. No. I found words, but I haven't found the word. Does that make sense?
Okay, well, let's break it down. So what are some of the words that come up for you?
Like open my eyes, awakeness. I have this thing of wanting people to wake up. I have this thing of wanting to see more than just the visual, because I know that at any given point in time, we are receiving about 400 billion bits of information per second. And I am reducing that through my delete, generalize, distort. I'm reducing that to about 2,000. Awakenness, like to wake up. As much as I want to wake up, I want other people to wake up.
Okay. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with awaken?
Awaken.
Okay, there we go.
Awaken! Not awake, because I was struggling. Is awakenness even a word? Awaken. My one word is awaken. So even when I sit with clients, if I sit with, it's interesting. You said something about me coming up with a clip for women with breast cancer. I got a message from a lady whose oncologist is also my oncologist. And she said, Makosi, what do you think about cancer coaching? And I think this video that we're going to come up with is going to be the first thing that I would want the patients that come in for chemo to watch.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, awaken. Everybody's writing awaken. Oh my God. It is actually a word. So I'm downloading your one word on my iBooks. And then I'm going to, I will put meat on awaken. And there we have it. How do you show up? Because I think you do a video a day now. How do you show up with the same energy every single day? I know that there's a walk with Nina, there's laugh with Nina, there's a lot with Nina, but like, how do you show up with the same energy?
Yeah, Nina's my wife, for anybody who doesn't know me or who's watching. So two things. One, I think it's important to have a morning routine that sets you up for success. I think the most important part out of a morning routine is to feel bold, powerful, and confident. So I would divide most people into two camps. Most of America, or most of the world, will wake up like an accident. Will wake up and just check their phone and just fall into their day with no intention, with no design, with no actual morning routine. Probably not your audience, probably not my audience, but that's most of the world. Then you've got the people who are probably watching now who do have some kind of morning routine. But the problem with achievers who have a morning routine is they don't have the right intention behind the routine. So you can say, I'm going to watch this video every day, or I'm going to do an act of service, or I'm going to do X. And most achievers, what they'll do is just check the box to say, yep, I watched the video, or yep, I listened to the podcast. The problem is you're probably also making your breakfast or cleaning up the house or doing something else at the same time. And so you don't get the feeling. The problem is there's no feeling. So at the end of your morning routine, you've checked the boxes to say, I did everything, but you don't feel bold and powerful and inspired because you didn't do it with intention. You got to go back and actually watch that video with intention or read that book with intention. So the goal for you should be, how do I awaken myself every morning? Before you can awaken somebody else, what do you need to do to awaken yourself? And whether that's reading or watching videos or praying or singing or dancing and going crazy. I mean, when I joined, you had some awesome song that was going on, getting up and dancing and shaking. Like how do you need to awaken yourself every day and not moving on with your day until you feel awoken in the morning? And maybe that takes 5 minutes, and maybe that takes an hour and a half. I don't know. But it's the feeling that most people never get, and they just check the box, right? If you don't have that feeling, you're not going to have a great day. And if you do, like if you actually did this, and every day for the next year, you did something in the morning that made you actually feel awoken, bold, powerful, confident, ready to go and serve and help, your life is going to be dramatically different one year from today. It's just going to happen. Right. So successful people don't wake up and say, yeah, Thursday, let's go. Like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. The difference is successful people have the rituals in the morning that they demand excellence from themselves, no matter if they have crisis or chaos happening in their life around them.
It's interesting you said that, because I've had a morning routine, but I never looked at having an intentional morning routine. So attaching a feeling and it being intentional, that's huge.
Yeah.
Because I looked at your 17 and I must say, one of my morning routines is now, because I don't know how you've just come to Instagram suddenly, because my relationship with you was on YouTube. So when I started seeing you on Instagram, one of my morning routines is after I've woken up, I've prayed. When I'm in the gym, I'm listening to the messages that you've put on Instagram. So when I now see you say, wake up, do this, do this, do this, do this, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that. But I like the way you said, attach a feeling and an intent. Why are you watching the video? And how does the video make you feel, right?
Mm-hmm. Even the very first thing, like you said, you wake up and then pray. You pray is your first thing?
Yes.
Even inside the prayer, there has been days where you prayed and you felt the connection and you felt blessed and you felt grateful and you felt awoken and you felt boldness flowing through you. And other days where you pray and you're just saying the words. And
True.
it doesn't mean as much. But
True.
you can check the box to say, I prayed.
I
Great,
prayed.
That's the problem. If you get out of your prayer and you don't feel awoken, then you go back and you pray again with more intention.
Everybody has Michael Jordan genius.
Yeah.
How do people find their own genius?
Well, at the beginning, it's just the belief that you actually have it, right? I think that's the first step. Most people don't think that they're great. So I say everybody has Michael Jordan level talent at something, which just means you're the best in the world at something, like the best in the world at something. And chances are it's not what your parents did, and it's not what your family did, and it may not be, what your culture, is expecting of you. It's something totally different. And so that means you have to venture outside and you have to taste and test and explore and try and say yes and see what the thing is that makes you come alive. So step one is just actually believing that you could be great at something.
Right.
And then two, having the confidence, courage, ambition to say yes and explore until you find the thing that you want to come back to.
Right.
It's like, what's your favorite food? Well, you don't know until you try a whole bunch of foods. You could say pizza, but maybe it's sushi, or maybe it's empanadas,
Right.
or maybe it's like, how do you know? Like, you can't think your way through sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi
You have to
sounds
try it.
disgusting. Yeah, it sounds disgusting. Raw fish,
I love
seaweed,
sushi.
and rice. I love sushi too. But if you
Yeah.
didn't know it and you tried it, like you looked at it and said, "Will I like sushi or not?" Like, no, I'm not gonna like raw fish wrapped in seaweed and have rice around it. It doesn't sound great. But then you eat it, it's like, oh wow, this is amazing. And that's what we do. We judge ideas before we've even tried them.
Right.
Where this could be the greatest thing of all time for you, but you've already prejudged it, and you're just sticking to what you know, which is this little box of what you grew up with. Because most people didn't have parents that introduced them to 1,000 different things. They were in this routine. And so it's the willingness to say yes and not judge and try until you find the thing that you want to go back and do again and again and again.
I tried YouTube, and well, not say tried, I'm still doing some YouTube videos, and I think I have like 2,700 subscribers. For me, it's really not about the subscribers. It's to reach as many people as possible with Awaken, right? And you're at 2-point-something million. How did you get there? Like, how do you wake up with 2-point-something million subscribers? How do you wake up impacting 2.5 million people?
I don't even, so it's because I don't even know what that means, right? I mean, it took me 5 years to get to 7,000 subscribers, and then 5 years to get to 2 million subscribers, and I've been on YouTube for 11 years. It's because I'm not paying attention. Like the subscribers is not the goal, right?
The goal.
Like, I'm here talking to you. How many people are watching? 32 people are watching right now. Like, I don't care. I'm here having a great conversation with you, and if 4 of these 32 people get impacted, and maybe they're watching with breast cancer in the hospital, like, that's what I'm living for. That's what I'm trying to make for. And if you just keep going, and you're mission driven, you're going to get the results. But it was never about getting 2 million subscribers. Like, I never stopped. In my first video on YouTube, I had 3 comments on it in a year. And the first comment was my mom, and the second comment was my sister, and the third comment was some random person that I'd never met before, right? So in the first year of my video being up, I had 1 comment total in a year. And I was pumped, like, man, I got a comment, like, somebody watched my video, right?
Wow.
Like, these are 36 real people watching this video.
Right, yes.
If you were going to go do a speech at a library or at an event, and 36 people were going to be in front of you, you'd be nervous as heck and like so excited to show up for these 36 people who are in the room.
True.
But when you look at the number, on social, we get disappointed. So it's never just been about having 2 million subscribers. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know. I can't even, like, 300 million people have watched my videos. I don't know what that means. That's almost the population of the whole U.S. have watched my videos. But when I hear your story, it's like, that's why I do it. I do it.
Wow.
I do it for people like you who are using what I'm putting out to make their lives better, not to say, hey, I want to, you know, I need to get 100 million subscribers or whatever.
Well, I will tell you what it means for 300 million people to watch your work. It means that 300 million people are waking up every single day and their life, because as I said to you at the beginning, my life started changing 1% at a time. So I could watch Tony Robbins' top 10 and then I would get 1% out of it. Then I'll watch Oprah, then I'll get 1%. And then I watch yours and then I'll get 1%. And I'll watch, so those 300 million people can never be the same after watching your work. And I now know why. It's the intention and the feeling behind it. So I'm so privileged to even have spoken to you today. And for me, I think that is the power of belief, because now I know that everything is, we understand life backwards, not forward. So when I was watching those videos, I remember one particular day, I think it was my third chemo, I felt this thing is going to take me out. I said to my mom, I'm not going to survive this. And I think that's why I cried when I spoke to you. And my mom, as not so technology, whatever base she is, she went to my iPad. She typed in Ivan. She put it in front of me. Because she felt and she saw how much confidence I got when I watched your videos. So even when I could not type in your YouTube channel, she found it and she put it before me. And a couple of days ago, I was asking her, so Mom, how did it feel for you to watch somebody you gave life to fight for their life? Then she said to me, it felt like 1 minute felt like 1 hour. So you can imagine she's watching this happening, but she always sees me watching Ivan. Sometimes I smirk, and then she goes and she types it in, and here I am today. So Ivan, those 300 million views, you are sprinkling miracles in people's lives. And I just want to say thank you for showing up. You show up for one the same way you show up for 2 million. Thank you, and God bless you.
That's it. What a story to end it. And listen, that quote about you can't make sense, or you can only connect the dots going backwards. I think it's Steve Jobs. I might even have it. Yeah, look, I even have it here on my wall. This is the very first thing like that I printed off and put in my office, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. And it says, where is it? The dots. You have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future, because it seems that you can't make sense of it looking backwards. But I think now you can, through Awoken, right? Or through you want to make people awake. So you look at it going forward. I want to awaken as many people as possible. I want to awaken people to the possibility. I want to awaken people to the lives that they can lead, that if somebody even is on their deathbed, that they can turn things around. I want people to awake. And let that be the lens, let that be your guide to make decisions. If this is going to help other people wake up, then I'm going to
wake up!
Wake up, people. Listen, that's got to be your next song. Wake up has to be your next song. Wake up.
Thank you so much. I'm going to send an email to Sandra on the clips. It might take me a couple of days, but I'm going to send them to her. And thank you so much. As I said, thank you, and God bless you. 10
clips, and then we'll work on the script, and we'll get you to. You're going to record it. You're going to be the face of that one. So we'll have you. We'll figure out what the message it is. But yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay. Happy Thursday.
Till next time. Thank you.
Much love.
Thank you. Oh
Ciao.
My God, guys. Oh my God. Guys, like, you have to get his books. They're all on iBooks. Built to Serve, Your One Word, The Top 10 Rules to Success. For me, your one word is really important because it drives you. It helps you make decisions because awesome, Sandra. Yeah, hi Sandra. Oh my God, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna send you a message. Thank you so much for this. I turned up yesterday. I was too excited. I did not want to disappoint, and I was 1 hour early. I just want to play that the song that Ivan liked. But guys, how was that? I have followed him for years. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I don't even know how to be like awaken. I was working on that word. I was on the treadmill today and I'm like, okay, so what is my word? What is my word, Lord? What is my word? Jesus, what is my word? And then the one thing I walked away with today personally as a coach, you see, you are always, when you're ready to learn and you sit at the feet of a great teacher like Ivan, you are going to learn something that you've been missing. The one thing I've been missing in my morning routine is intention. I was just told that you must have a morning routine. So I had the morning routine, but now I'm adding a bit of intention on it. Guys, life lesson, add intention to your routine, and comment, send me a DM telling me what your one word is. Until next time, take care of yourself, guys, and take care of each other. 3 years today, cancer free. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, thank you, thank you.